because one of the key things, if you want to live life in crescendo and know that your greatest work is ahead of you, you got to take care of the goose that lays the golden egg. There's a commitment to take care of yourself every single day. And as I came in this morning at Mtn Ops, because they're a health and wellness company, come on in, Truett. And we don't want to take away too much from your workout. Truett, you've got people all over the world. They're going to be seeing this as you join. Truett is one fit cowboy, and we've had the chance to meet in some leadership training that we did.
Nice to see you.
Show those guns. Just show that. Those are the real. Those are the real deal. I came in at about Mountain Time, about 7:15, about an hour ago, and I knocked on the door. I could see Truett. He let me in, and then I met the CEO, Trevor Farnes here. He was downstairs working out. And I said, "What are you working on, Truett?" What'd you say?
I said that I'm training for the world record for most pull-ups in 24 hours. So I was going to be doing pull-ups until 9 a.m.
Yeah, well, yeah, and you didn't even tell me you're working on the world record, which is 8,100. Is that right?
8,008, but I'm shooting for 8,100.
8,008 pull-ups in 24 hours. But I hadn't heard that, so I said, Truett, what are you working out today? I did a nice bike ride yesterday. I biked by Trevor's place. Thought I'd push myself a little bit in the heat. Did a few hours out there, a few miles. And he said, well, I'm doing pull-ups. I said, yeah. He said, yeah, I should be done by about 9. I said, you're doing pull-ups until 9? 8,008 pull-ups. So October, what's the date?
October 7th. I'm going to be starting at around, I haven't decided if it's 7 or 8 a.m. and then I'll be going until the next day, 7 or 8 a.m.
Are you doing it here?
Yeah. Yep. Doing it right downstairs.
October 7th. I got to figure out. Are going to have a live feed to be able to watch it?
Yep. Live feed. The thing will be filmed. I already tried this last April. I only got to 4,100 and I realized that I hadn't trained hard enough. So that's why I'm doing at least 6,000 reps a week in preparation. And I've been doing that for over 4 months now.
Can you, for those of you on this call, when I was really dialed in on my strength training, I felt good if I could do 3 or 4 sets of 12 to 15. And these are legit pull-ups. These are overhand pull-ups. It's not like this. You're actually doing them pretty wide too.
Yeah.
So how many have you done this morning, Truett?
Right now I'm at 600. So I did 60 sets of 10 so far, and it takes about an hour.
60 sets of 10 in 1 hour.
Yeah.
And this morning you'll do several hundred?
Yeah, this morning I'll get to 1,000 before work starts, and then after work at 5 p.m. I'll do another 1,000. That should take a little under 2 hours, so hour 40 again.
Does anybody what got you into this? Because you did over 4,000 in 12 hours. I've heard. What caused you to do this, Truett?
Well, I think if you're talented at something, you should see how far you can take it. And so I knew that I was just naturally good at pull-ups, just in the gym. People would come up to me and they're like, man, you make that look easy. And I was like, oh, I didn't even think about it. I was like, yeah, no, I guess they're not too bad for me. And just looking around, like, other people seem to struggle with it. And I never really did. So then I was like, I really wonder what the record is for this. And then so I saw that, when I initially went for it, it was 7,700 and now it's 8,008. That was by Jackson Italiano. He's a 21-year-old out of Australia. And then I was like, honestly, I think I can do it, because I just, like, God gives you certain gifts and mine just happens to be endurance. So I figured, why not see how far I can take this? And yeah, so that's why we're here.
Well, your leadership team is going to be going through the same masterclass, timed differently. Everybody does it a little bit different. So they're going to see you on this. I don't want to slow you down from hitting that. You said I want you to remember this takeaway from Truett. How far can you take your gifts? You've been blessed. Every person on this call has a set of unique God-given gifts. And there are things that you are great at. And people noticed you doing that. And you'll find out because people will say, wow, that's in your nature. That's second nature to you. You're gifted to do that. Boy, I wish I could do that. And you'd say, I would do this for free. You broke a couple of records before. What are some other things that you've done physically that are they all around pull-ups?
Well, this last year has been like pull-ups dedicated, but I've done a 100-mile race before. I did qualify for Boston for running for a marathon.
How old are you, Truett?
26.
When you're I've run Boston, and I'm not a pretty runner. I'm probably a better cyclist than a runner. But when I did it, I needed to run 3:15, which is pretty slow compared to what was your qualifying time that you had to run it?
Under 3 hours.
Under 3 hours.
I did 2:57.
2:57. So that is under 7-minute pace.
Yeah, 6:46s.
To be precise. Who's counting? 6:46. Garrett, who's filming this for the Mtn Ops leadership team, is just shaking his head going, that's incredible. Well, when you put yourself out there and when you stretch your comfort zone, amazing things happen. Okay, how many more? You got to go get 300-400 more before you start work?
400.
Sheesh. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks
It's
for having me,
incredible.
Kevin.
That's so incredible. Look forward to having you join our masterclass.
Yeah,
Truett. Take care.
See ya.